Okay, hello and welcome to this quick little tutorial on getting Teams up and running if you're working remotely. Now, the instruction here is going to be based on an email that accompanies this, which will be sent to all colleagues. So essentially, we start off by opening up the link that'll take you directly to Office 365. You can also do a Google search and log in to Office 365. So first step here is the sign in. Now the sign in is, if you check the email, it is your PC login. So it's not name.surname, it's your initial surname, but you add the email domain to it. So in English that means it's your normal PC login. So for me, MSELBY, but you just add at falsebay.org.za and just say next. Okay, so from here you enter in your normal PC login password. So whatever password you use to log into your desktop or laptop, just enter in your current password. And remember, you can click on this little icon here just to double check if you got the spelling right or wrong. Okay, so you'll be prompted to sign in and you just say yes. So now it basically logs you in onto the system, and now from here you can access any of your desktop applications through Office 365. So there's a whole suite of different apps that are available, and we're interested in Teams. Okay, so next up we're going to click on Teams, and that's going to launch the app in the web browser for us. Okay, so we're on the step here, we've opened up Teams. So Teams will just log itself in. So please be patient. If you have other things running in the background, or if you have virus protection running, it may take a minute or two just to do it the first time. We're starting off by setting up here. So here. So now it is loaded. So now I'm going to show you where to find the download link for the actual desktop file. You can still use Teams in the web browser here, but if you go to the bottom left hand side over here, you can click download desktop app. And if you're in Microsoft Internet Explorer like I am now, you can say save, and if you're in Chrome, there will be a little icon that appears on the bottom left hand side right here that'll start downloading. So I'm going to say save, and as you can see, it's busy downloading the executable file. The advantage here is if you're working on a college laptop or a college desktop, you do not need IT to come in and unlock with admin password to be able to download this. Basically, it has special permissions that allows you to install the Microsoft apps directly to your PC. So you don't need IT to come in, assist, and unlock your PC to install this particular software. So once it finishes downloading, we will then run the software and install. Okay, so we have completed the download. Just to be sure, you can say open in folder, and there, this is the file, and you simply double left click, and then that will start running the actual file itself. Okay, so once you have installed Teams, so you've installed it onto your desktop, so now it can run on your desktop. I'm just going to close my window here. If I close my current tab, remember you can still access Outlook, OneDrive, Word, Excel. All of these can launch in the web browser if you need if need be. Feel free to contact eLearning if you need any assistance using these programs. Okay, so once we've installed, now you simply go Start, you type Teams, and you can launch the app. When you start off, your teams will pretty much be non-existent, but you can go up top here and say Join or Create Team. So from here, you can either create your team, select your category, and you just give it a name with description, and you can set it to private or public. Okay, so essentially the way you add members into your team, you simply start typing their email address. So I'm going to start adding Mr. Gordon Payne, and I click and I say add. And you can also drop down and select privilege levels of that particular group person. Start adding Carol Dwyer, and add, and so on. So essentially, simply start typing the person's name, and as you would when you are sending an email, Teams will autocomplete the rest of the person's name. So Teams is linked up directly to your Outlook account, so anybody in your Outlook contacts can be added to a team. So now we close, and here we go. So now from this point onwards, you can now interact with the team members. So to start a new conversation at the bottom, from this view here, to get back to our listing, if you want to run multiple teams, you simply on the Teams tab on your left hand side, all teams, and here are our various little test environments that we're working on. So from here, now easiest way, once you've established your team, you can click on the little Meet Now icon here, add a subject to the actual meeting, so it's test meeting, and Meet Now. So essentially from this screen here, you can now go and invite individuals into the meeting. So step one would be to create the meeting. So you start the meeting, and then you can click on the team person to invite them. And there the invitation, it's busy calling the individual there, as well with here. So you simply click on invite, and that adds the people into the meeting. Okay, so from here, your control for your meeting is at the bottom here. If you need to share documents, you click on share, and then you can add either documents that you are currently worked on, screens that you currently have open, or different resources. You can even include things like sharing of screens, but that's more advanced options. But to create and facilitate a meeting, you simply need to go Meet Now, add a name to the actual item, and just invite the members over there. And obviously hang up to exit the meeting.